Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video, this is going to be a good one. We are finally starting the best EXP event of the entire year, and that is going to be the brand new Night Troupe. This is going to be a Mu Lung themed Night Troupe, and for those of you guys who do not know, this is a special event that comes around once a year around the fall time, where this event gives extreme EXP rewards, very good items for your entire account, and overall just a ton of other rewards that goes along with this event as well. So if you're somebody who is trying to get back into the game, you're a new player, a veteran player, or a seasonal player, this event is absolutely amazing for every single player. And in today's video, we're going to be going over everything that you need to know about this event, how it works, how you can take advantage of these rewards, and pretty much how you should go about utilizing this event. So with that being said, let's get right into the event and let's discuss pretty much how this event works. So essentially how this event works is you have different ranks that you need to climb throughout this entire event, and those ranks will be dictated by the amount of coins that you have and the amount of progress that you have made on the event. So essentially you will start out as a junior rank, you'll make your way to a senior rank, then you'll make your way to a veteran rank, and then you'll make your way to a master rank. The only thing with this is that each one of these ranks has their own coin requirement to actually unlock these different rankings, and the way that you obtain coins is essentially through killing mobs or AFKing through this event. You get 300 coins per day, and you will need these coins to unlock these different rankings, and you will also need these coins to unlock different special effects within this event as well. There are also other days where you will get double coins. I know they've done that in the past, so we'll see if they do that again this year, but essentially you get 300 coins per day, you save up those coins, you either upgrade your rank or you upgrade certain skills within these ranks. So we'll go over the rankings real quick and what you get at each ranking. So essentially when you spawn in, you will receive a Terra Burning booster. When you upgrade from junior to senior rank, you will get a transfer equipment function. This won't work for heroic worlds. This is only for regular server only. When you go to a senior to veteran rank, this is going to cost you 3,000 coins, and you will get a transfer hair coupon. So essentially you will just be able to transfer one hair from one character to another. And then at veteran to master, this is going to cost you 4,500 coins, and you will essentially get a cash shop transfer, and you will get a Mu Lung Night Troupe medal. Now, what's good about this event isn't the rewards that you actually get at these specific tier ups, but it is the skills within these rankings that are so good. So here's a list of all the skills that you actually get throughout this event. You're going to get EXP, you're going to get normal monster damage, you're going to get certain skills like spawns one extra elite mob, a lot of these very cool unique skills. You also get things like more arcane symbols from completing daily quests, and then obviously boss monster percentage and a lot of other great skills throughout this entire event. But what we're going to focus on is pretty much the skills that you should be going about upgrading throughout this event, and it really depends on where you're at in the game. But essentially the way that I would go about this event is upgrading your EXP and then trying to get as close to the rune EXP buff as you can, and essentially that is going to be the combo kill orb generation cycle. At first you're just going to unlock the combo kill orb generation, and then from there on you're going to continue to upgrade it, and then after a few upgrades you'll be able to get the actual increased rune EXP buff effect by 100%. And this is really where the event gets a ton of its EXP from, is this one skill right here. So obviously if you are going for EXP, I would highly recommend upgrading the combo skills and then the additional EXP from killing normal monsters. Now, of course, if you're somebody who's trying to get more fragments and also more value from your dailies, you can definitely go with the additional grandest soul urta energy / fragment rewards from this skill here as well. But remember, these skills do have certain requirements. For example, these skills here, you have to be max level master grade to actually unlock these. So you can't unlock these at the earlier part of the event. You have to save up your coins throughout the event and then get to master grade to actually unlock some of these skills in the event. So now that we've briefly gone over certain things to upgrade within the event, everybody will have their own upgrading path. But besides that, the way that this event works is you essentially choose 2 separate tickets, and each ticket will reset every single week, but this ticket will dictate essentially what rewards you're getting throughout that entire week. So you're going to have 2 separate tickets that you can actually unlock, and one of them is going to be the Panda Water Gauge, and the other one is going to be the Qigong Training Gauge. So essentially the way that these work is one is going to be fully based on EXP that you gain, and the other one is actually going to be rewards that you get on your character. So like tangible items that you will unlock more and more of throughout the week. So for the EXP one, the way that this is going to work is you're going to get an EXP buff for 60 seconds, and this is going to proc 20 times throughout the event, depending on the ranking of your character. Junior, senior, veteran, or master, you'll get a fixed amount of EXP for those 60 seconds 20 times per day. So at junior rank, you're gonna get 350%, senior rank, you're gonna get 400%, veteran, you'll get 450, and master, you're gonna get 550%. So the EXP one, very, very, very good. So if you're somebody who's trying to push levels and you're really hyper focused on getting as much EXP as possible, I would absolutely go with the Panda Water ticket. Now for the Qigong Training Gauge, this one, again, like I said before, this is going to be more so based on the actual amount of tangible items that you get on your character. So unlike the training EXP ticket, you're only going to be able to proc this ticket 5 times per day. Similar to the EXP training ticket, it's going to be dictated on which ranking you are. So at junior, when completed, you are going to get 20 node stones, 5 soul urda fragments, and 150 soul urda energy. At senior, you're going to get 25 node stones, 10 soul urda fragments, and 300 soul urda energy. At veteran, you're going to get 30 node stones plus 5 EXP node stones, 15 soul urda fragments, and 450 soul urda energy. And at master, you will get 35 node stones, 5 EXP node stones, 20 soul urda fragments, and 600 urda energy. So if you are somebody who's a newer player and you just came back to the game, or even potentially you're somebody who's really trying to push a Legion champion character, I would maybe think of going with this ticket here. So now that we've gone over the actual 2 different types of the tickets, let's go over the next portion of the event, and that is going to be the Wishing Sky Lantern release. Now this isn't too much to really focus on. It's essentially just a buff that you get 1 time per day. It's going to be a 1-hour buff, and it's essentially just going to give you 15% EXP and 15% monster damage. And there's also going to be a second lantern that you can purchase, and that is going to give you 15 attack, 15 normal monster damage, and 15 IED. So nothing too important here. It's just 1 buff a day that you receive, and it's going to be 60 minutes long. Moving past that, we have the mysterious elixir brewing. Now this is one of the most important pieces of this entire event, and I think this is what makes this event so overpowered. A lot of people were thinking that this Night Troupe wasn't actually going to be as good as the other ones because we don't have the 50% EXP atmospheric buff that you could purchase and give to everybody like an MVP that would stack with an MVP. But this is absolutely insane, and I'm going to explain to you guys why essentially it is so good. So essentially what you do is you just hunt mobs, and they're going to give you these regular herb bundles, and they're also going to give you ingredients for these herb bundles. Now the way that this is going to work is you are going to fuse these herbs, and you're going to create a herb bundle from this brewing station. Now this is going to be RNG, and it's going to be kind of like the old slushy event that we had where you essentially just roll for stats, but the stats on this event are absolutely insane. So here's a screenshot actually of all of the actual buffs that you can get, and what is so overpowered about this event is the boss damage and the EXP obtained. So the highest EXP that you can get is going to be an 100% EXP passive. Now these also only last 7 days, so you do have to re-roll them after 7 days, and then the boss damage is also going to give you a 70% passive as well. So this mystical elixir brewing is absolutely insane, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I think that this is going to be one of the better Night Troupes that we've had in a really long time. A lot of people don't take into account that you actually had to go and get that EXP passive buff from people, so it actually probably wasn't as good as it seems like on paper, but this elixir brewing station is absolutely insane. It is going to be very, very good, not only for training, but for passive boss damage stats as well. So now that we have gone over that, let's go into the Dugong's magic training. Now, this is also something that is very, 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 very good. And essentially, this is pretty much giving you a free level 260 character, pretty much no matter who you are. As long as you're grinding like 8 to 10 hours over this entire event, you will get a free level 260 from this event pretty much by doing nothing. So essentially how this works is you just select a character. This character does have to be within level 200 to level 259 to actually give this character the passive effect. But essentially what you do is you just choose a character. Once you've chosen that character, you just grind on your main. That's all you do. You just grind on your main and you will get EXP on that mule character. Now, the EXP is dictated from the base EXP of this mob, so EXP passives and buffs won't actually affect the amount of EXP that you get. All you do is you kill mobs that are within your level range of your main character, and you will get passive EXP on that mule character. You don't have to do anything special for it. That's literally all you do, and you will get a free level 260 character pretty much just by training your main. So absolutely insane. A free level 260 character for everybody. You don't even have to do anything. So very good for mules, very good for Legion, and overall just a very good additive in this event. Now moving on to the nighttime Mu Lung dojo. Now, this essentially is just going to be a kind of a mini game within Night Troupe that you just go and kill bosses in this dojo, and you will get a fixed amount of EXP on your main. This EXP is going to be dictated by the level of your main as well, so I'm sure it probably works like Punch King where it caps out at a certain level, and that's the max amount of EXP that you can get. And you will also be getting the fantasy coins, which are the coins that are used to rank up your designer rank and unlock certain effects within those designer ranks as well. This is something that is once per week, so it'll probably function just like a Punch King does, but nonetheless, cool little mini game. More EXP, more coins for your overall account as well to upgrade the passive effects. And then moving down to the Wild Herb Town Cruise Party, this essentially is just a AFK event. It doesn't actually show the EXP that you get, so I don't know how good it is compared to like the sauna that we have right now, but you also will be getting coins from this as well. This is affected by the daily cap of your coins, so if you've already capped 300 daily coins from just killing monsters, you won't gain any more coins from AFKing at this event. But nonetheless, super, super cool. If you don't want to grind, if that's too much for you, or if you're busy that day, you can just put your character in this, AFK all day, and you will still cap out the coins. Like I said, I don't know the amount of EXP that you actually get from this or how good it is. We'll have to wait and find out to see when it comes to GMS this week. Now, moving on to No Gong's reaction time. This is essentially just another mini game within Night Troupe. Night Troupe always does this where it has a few mini games inside of the overall event. And essentially, this is just going to be a game where you shoot the peach monkeys, and depending on the amount of peach monkeys that you do eliminate, you will be getting a fixed amount of rewards. If you kill 1 to 15 peach monkeys, you're going to get 1 symbol selector coupon. This is going to give you 20 arcane symbols, and it's going to give you 4 sacred symbols. That's what it's going to be for every single selector coupon. If you kill 16 to 29, you're going to get 2 of those coupons. If you kill 30 to 35, you're going to get 3. 36 to 39 is going to be 4, and 40 and above is going to be 5 coupons. So just a good way to get a little bit more arcane or sacred force on either your main or your mules. And then finally, the Mystic Stick drawing. This is going to be another mini game inside of the event, and essentially all you have to do is cap your 300 coins for the day, and you can run a raffle from this mystical lottery. Now, there's a few pretty good items in this, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see if they change their rewards for GMS or not. I'm sure they'll stay the same though, but you can get a 20-star Star Force enhancement up to level 250 equipment, so you could essentially get a free 20-star Eternal. There's also a level 220-star Force coupon, which is absolutely insane, but these are only like a 0.06% odds. You're probably not going to hit these, but if you do, you are extremely lucky. And then there's a few other rewards on here as well. Nothing too crazy, but nonetheless, nice to get a little bit extra free rewards from just capping your daily coins, which you would have already done. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up pretty much all the information that you need to know about the Night Troupe event. Like I said, a lot of people thought that this might have not been as good as other Night Troupes in the past, but I'll be honest with you, I'm really excited for this Night Troupe event. I think this is going to be even better than the previous Night Troupes, only because we do get that 100% EXP passive, which is going to be very good. And also really nice if you are a newer player or somebody who's trying to push a mule character with those Soul Urda and Soul Urda energy, you do have that option as well. Nonetheless, I'm super excited for this event. I love when this event comes around. You guys know me and Joe, we both love grinding, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. I hope you guys are excited for this event as well. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.